Hello, good afternoon, sir.
Hello. Good afternoon to viewers and listeners.
How are you, Mr. Nkumban?
I'm very well, thank you.
So then, what is UTAG doing about this lawsuit by NLC?
Thank you very much. UTAG has duly forwarded the suit and all attachments to our legal team also, who will be filing a response, and then UTAG will make an appearance on the first day, which is 3rd of February 2020.
So are you saying we should expect some changes from your side this time around?
Well, we do understand that the National Labour Commission a couple of days ago went to court seeking an effort to place the same interrogatory injunction on our strike. Fortunately, on the side of UTAG, the court didn't grant that, and that if they wanted to deal with it early, then they needed to serve us, and so we needed to be noticed. And that is why they've gone back to file and then to duly notify us. And in which case we have an opportunity to make a case as to why UTAG thinks that the National Labour Commission directive is not okay with us, and we could go ahead without having to obey it.
Is calling for more negotiations with your employer. Why is UTAG not doing so?
If you recall, the last academic year, we did go on strike. That was in August of last year. And the Labour Commission took us to court. Ultimately, they had to withdraw the case for us to engage. We did engage with Labour Commission and government, and we all agreed and signed an agreement on 18th of August that from 23rd of August up to 22nd of September, all outstanding matters had to be concluded. And you would guarantee that from September until now, we are talking about 5 months down the line, government has failed to meet us in this regard. And we have not seen what action National Labour Commission has taken against government for disobeying or defying the agreement which we signed, in fact, which was brokered by the National Labour Commission. And so we do not understand why it is the case that it is the labor union that National Labour Commission has authority to bring to order. And in the case of government, the firing is part of the bargain. Nothing happens to government. And that is the basis for some of the reasons why many of the strike actions that they have declared illegal have not been held binding by the members. And you will note that the day UTAG was met by the Labour Commission, UTAG was met by the Labour Commission, both sides agreed. I mean, the Labour Commission said the strikes were illegal. Membership of these associations have thought otherwise because of this seeming element of unfairness in dealing with government and the.
Well, if a consensus is not reached and the court rules that you go back to the classroom, what happens then?
Well, the declaration of the action was by the membership of UTAG. You are talking about over 1,100 members. And so it is the case that court rules have space to continue on that. And so the leadership have to be fair and then the decision will be taken thereafter.
So is your association considering adjusting the demands somehow given the challenges in the economy to what the employer is ready to offer you at the negotiation table?
Well, of course, we are always willing to meet and to hear what there is to offer from the government. But our demands are quite very clearly stated. And so if it is the case that government is offering us that, or that if government has a proposition that it wants us to listen to and to make consideration in terms of whether we will accept or not, we are open to such engagement.
Thank you so much, Mr.